fresh from picking this package up. It was just delivered to me today. This gentleman has sent me a vintage baseball collection. We're going to open it live on camera in just a few minutes. I've given the owner of this collection two different options. When we were discussing him sending it to me, I'm going to give him a price that I will pay him outright for the collection in full. If that doesn't work for him, I'm going to sell the collection for him on consignment. So when you send items to me, you have the option of the best fit for you. They both have advantages. Let's go and open this up, see what's inside, and stay tuned. So upon opening the box, I noticed that the actual box the cards are in, sorry, it's kind of flimsy and hard to get out, but it actually looks very, very old. I'll just lift off the top. It's an old Roundtree Dairy box. I bet this box is as old as the cards. That's really cool. So there is the collection inside, and keep in mind, I know generally what's here because I've talked to the owner of the collection obviously before he's sent, but when I'm opening it on camera, I really don't know what I'm going to pull out because, again, it could be packed in any order. Just off the top, and we'll go and we'll look for some stars. But there is a 1960 Don Hoke, a 1959 Richie Ashburn. There is some 1956 cards. So it's going to be, generally, you know, collections are around 4 or 5 years. They sort of span. There's, speaking of span, there's Warren Spahn, Hall of Fame card. And that looks to be in very decent shape. I don't, again, you know, you always want to pull out the mantles and the mazes because that looks great on camera. I don't know where those are in the collection, although I know they are in there. Here's some stuff from 1954. So the collection is going to span so far 1954 to 1959. There's a great card. That is the 1956 Ernie Banks. So you're seeing these exactly when I am. It's Hall of Famers and stars are, you know, what everybody wants to see when they look through a vintage baseball collection. And there's a 1959 Ernie Banks. Great card. We'll just pan through a few more and try and find some stars. There's a 1953 Cal Abrams, so we'll know there'll be some 53s in there, more 54s. There is a 1956 Topps Yogi Berra, and right behind it, ladies and gentlemen, a 1959 Roger Maris. So here we go. We've hit the creamy caramel center. Right after that is a Roberto Clemente rookie. And if you'll remember, I just made a video of another collection received a couple days ago with a second-year Clemente. That is a fantastic card. 1956 Hank Aaron. I pulled a good pile. And a 1956 Mickey Mantle. So this is similar to the last collection that I got, but I'll take 10 of those. The more someone has, the better. 1960 Topps Mickey Mantle, 1956 Jackie Robinson, and a 1955 Willie Mays, heavily creased there. Some of the stuff looks like it's in decent shape, but I buy vintage cards in any condition, or I will consign cards like this in any condition. A lot of people will only want to handle near mint cards these days, or graded cards these days. I will buy any condition, and I will sell on consignment any condition. I grabbed the right pile. I got lucky. We're just going to go through a little bit more, and you can see the box. It's a large collection, and again, just panning through, scanning through. So it looks like, oh, there's a 1954 Bowman card. But again, lots of stars here, so we know there'll be some good stuff in this collection. 1953 Billy Martin. So as usual, what I'm going to do after this video is filmed is I'm going to sit down, I'm going to go through the collection, I'm going to put a value on the collection as such. I don't sell cards one by one by one. The reason is you'll sell the Mantles and the Mazes and the Robinsons, but what do you do with the Dale Longs? So when I'm valuing a collection, I will put a price on the entire collection, and That's how I will also sell it. This will most likely be auctioned on eBay, especially if I sell it on consignment for the gentleman. But again, a nice vintage collection from about 1953 to about 1960. I'm very excited to go through and put a value on this. If you have, I'll say it, the cameraman is mouthing it, he knows it off by heart. If you have vintage or high-end modern sports cards and you live in Canada and you've sold on eBay and you're tired of it, or you don't want to lug your stuff to a card shop or do the social media thing, I'll save you all the time and trouble like this gentleman did. Give me a call or an email. Let's discuss what you have. If we're a good fit for each other, you do what this gentleman did. You put it in a box, you ship it to me. We can wrap up a deal in a week or less, and it can take people more time than that to, go through and organize their cards. We can have a done deal in a very, very expedited amount of time. I will buy outright. I will sell on consignment. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, www.aasportscards.com, if you want to learn more about me. And just like this gentleman, I hope I can deal with anyone watching this. I love to buy cards. I love to sell cards on consignment. Thanks for watching, everybody, and take care.